Hello, 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 hello. I didn't really have anything else to say, really. I that was just like on the spur because I didn't really have anything planned. But you know what? It is what it is. Hi. Um, I thought, you know what? I got a homework assignment I gotta do, so I thought might as well do it now rather than the other thing I had planned because I wasn't able to work on that because I was doing some other stuff IRL wise that was kind of distracting me from doing the things that I actually wanted to do. So therefore, it's gonna have to be delayed maybe until another day. We'll see. Potentially, probably maybe tomorrow, if not Wednesday. We'll see about that. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a build because that's my assignment that I have to try and get done within a month or two. Also, hi Logan, hi Lynn, how you doing? Have fun with Rivals. We are going to be doing a castle. Now, probably not going to be going to the castle today, but we're gonna have to be working on like there's a whole scheme with it, if that makes sense. There's gonna be a whole scheme with it, and today we're probably going to be working on like a dock of sorts, as well as maybe potentially a tower. We'll see. I kind of have the game plan of where my area is gonna, or this certain area I'm working on right now is gonna look like, so we can go off of that. But I just want to say right now, it has been quite a hot minute since I've been in vanilla Minecraft, and I'm gonna be quite honest, just listening to the actual like base game music again, it's just so good. I actually miss it. I wish there was a way to have it much more frequent when you're in the world itself, in survival or building, to pop up again, but like unfortunately we don't have that, so I'm gonna have to just stick to my typical music, which I already have prepped and ready. So there we go. Music is beautiful, but you know what's kind of ironic? I played this around the same time last year, and it was also a build stream. It was only fitting to bring it back. I've been waiting forever to bring this soundtrack back because I absolutely love it. We're gonna see how long I actually stick with this soundtrack, but for the most part, we're gonna be utilizing lovely, lovely Stardew Valley. And I already got the winter vibe going here. We got the shaders back, getting us the winter vibe. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna be quite honest, I missed having this winter stuff. It's kind of crazy to me that I did this last year around the same time, and we're pretty much, it's already been a year, and we're working on the next build around the same period. Now it's gonna be on a much grander scale, but I kind of wouldn't mind if I could utilize this house in the build in some way, because this is actually a really good design. I'm gonna be quite honest. I really want to have like a multiplayer world where I could implement this build, because it's such a good design. I'm actually really prideful about it. So we might incorporate it into the build, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna have like a small little village or not, but if I do, this is definitely getting incorporated. It's such a good little build. I absolutely love it. Compared to most of my other ones, especially since this one kind of like took features from it, it kind of followed suit with it. But it wasn't like, this one is just a perfect package, you know. Anyways, that's not what we're doing today. Oh damn, the builds are looking really cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is my creative world. This is where I go and build shiz before I bring into the actual event of things. So the main layout that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing the dock. And what that's going to be entail is, let me just do a little outline. Won't hear much from me. I'm racing a Miata. Oh, dang. All right, have fun with that. What our main grand scheme, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be having a dock, pretty much. It'll be encompassing like pretty much a grid similar to this. And next to it, we're going to be having a tower that's going to be going up to the same level, roughly about that, and maybe a little bit taller. That will be the connection that goes to the main castle. That's going to be pretty much, I would say, something to this kind of scale. If the dock is going to be like this size, The bridge is going to be this size. The castle is going to be this kind of size. And we might do a little bit of things here and there just so there's additional ways of exploration. But that's going to be way in the future. I don't want to overflow my head, if that makes sense, right off the bat. I already have some kind of mindset of what I want to do today. And we're going to get right into that. And for the most part, I'm thinking kind of along the lines of like a small little... Oh. Okay, sorry about that. I had to open up a jar real quick. That's been taken care of. But anyways, hope you're doing well, Sven. Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Same as you. A dock castle with a connecting bridge. That's an interesting concept. Well, the main kind of thing of it, for me, I really like to focus on cinematic. And the main idea I want to do is everyone's going to start off at a deck or a dock. And to slowly entice, what we want to do for this build is it's going to be rundown, right? The actual tower to get up to that level up here. So we're going to be about like this level right here. And to get up to that level there, there's going to be like a, I don't know what to say, clock tower, lighthouse kind of thing. But it's going to be run down. So I'm thinking probably like to slowly entice what the main castle is going to be like, where it's also going to be run down. There's going to be a slow little parkour challenge to slowly like accumulate your way up here. And we're also going to be having the create mod. So there will be like, you'll be at this level and so like, hey, we can continue on. Or if you keep on going up, there'll be like a elevator shaft, kind of like similar to Dark Souls that have like those shortcuts. They would activate that so you could have an elevator to go to the multiple level numerous times easily. And then as you make your way across the bridge itself and the render distance pops in, you're going to slowly see the actual castle emerge. That's my kind of like vision for it. Rather than you like popping in the castle itself and there's no way to see like the scale of it, having a way so you can slowly, like, let's say at this aspect right here, you're going to be coming over here, and actually a better example of it probably is maybe over here. We'll use this bridge over here. Like once you get to like this rendered distance, like at this point, it might be a little bit grander scale than this, but you'll pretty much be seeing it like here. Rather than you just being at the castle right off the point, like say right here. Like, yeah, you could see it's big, but you don't really see a true scale of it. Oh, fair. That would be so nice as a spawn point, viewing in the cinematic mode. Yeah, that's the main point. And I'm also going to make it so there's a little ease of access for newer players that pop in. There will be some kind of like portal that once activated will be like a shortcut. So you don't have to really go across the bridge for people who join late. But like for the very first day, in essence, you will be able to like see the most cinematic form of what the build's going to be. That's my vision for it. We'll see how far I can get into that. But the grand scale is we're going to be doing the dock first. We're going to probably copy this design of the bridge, but a little bit more like homey, not so menacing dark tower kind of thing. Like we'll probably get rid of the blue fire We'll probably go for like maybe a more warm colors rather than cool, so it's more inviting, and go from there. But yeah, we're definitely going to be using this kind of like design system. Now, with that said, I do have a few references that I wanted to do for the doc. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we could probably do something like that. I'm also thinking, the way I have these bridges as well, is we could probably have it so... Hang on. I'm going to be traveling back and forth numerous times. I'm just going to say that here now. The design's kind of more incorporated here. But we'll have a, like... The players will first spawn in, like, a little portal room here. It'll be partly run down, but they'll just pretty much walk up. They'll be under the bridge. And they'll be coming out to, like, the port side right here. And they're going to see, like, a little grand scale of, like, oh, that's a massive bridge. We have to get across there somehow. And there's, like, going to be a tower right here, a little dock right here for, like, slow little intro kind of things. And go that route. I think that's probably the best we're going to do for it. Actually, now that I think about it, though, that means I'm going to have to build the bridge first. And that's not a too big of a problem. Do I have world edit? I think I should have checked that first. Hang on. Let me see. Do I have clear inventory? Clear. Wait, hang on. Oh, cool. Alright. That's good. And now we need... wand. Okay, I do have world edit. Good. So let's just start off. Say... right here. That should be good enough. Go to the other side. Maybe... oh, I might actually have to go a little bit further on the other side. Okay, that'll be the first position. And this one over here will be the second. Yeah, I have to go a little bit more. Right there. Expands, let's say 100. I don't think I really have to go down. We can just keep it like this. And then we need some space for it. Maybe over here. Like this. Oh shit. I think I forgot to do the copy as well. Alright, give me a sec. Could probably save some time if I just do here and rotate. Ooh. There we go. Copy. Rotates 180. And let's just do it, say, right here. There it goes. Alright, perfect. Now, the next thing we should probably do is do this again. Expand 100. And then what we want to do is maybe... let me see. Probably change polished deep slate to andesite. Replace polished deep slate. Polished andesite. Okay. It's a little more homey. Now replace polished deep slate. Stairs. Polished andesite. Stairs. Wait, what? Ah, shit. I forgot about that. Alright, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. That's fine. I could probably fix that. Just gonna have to be a little bit of manuals, but I'll pretty much know exactly what I gotta fix. Not too big of a problem. Place. Polished andesite. Wall? What's the actual... Hang on. Is there... Wait, is there... I don't think there is a polished one. Replace andesite. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do... Wall. Polished slate. Wall. Andesite. Wall. It's not that bad. I think that's everything. Now we gotta figure out how we want to replace the tile walls. Might have to think about this. What is a good equivalent for that? Cobblestone, maybe? Might have to be cobblestone. It's not the worst in the world, I don't think. Then we can just easily make that stone brick. That's fine by me. Now let's give cobblestone a try. Replace deep slate. Wait, what is it called again? Deep slate tile. Deep slate tile. Wait, which is this? Deep slate tiles to cobblestone. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Could probably work with that. And then chiseled deep slate. That could easily be chiseled stone brick. Also, the reason why I can't really, like, double check in what I'm placing is my camera is right in front of that area, so I don't know exactly if it's right or wrong. Replace deep... Wait, what is it called again? Chiseled deep slate. Chiseled deep slate. And we'll change that to... chiseled stone bricks. Okay. Not bad. Let's do that next. Replace deep slate bricks to stone bricks. Alright. Okay, good. I mean, it's giving it a much more homey vibe, I think. It's kind of hard to tell with with the winter a little bit because it's all matching white, but I think we could probably fix that once we add a little more wood. Ooh, okay, this right here, this could probably easily get changed to wood. Hang on. Probably not gonna have flames as well, and then maybe stripped spruce. Alright, I might actually have to... This is unfortunate, but... for aesthetic purposes, I'm gonna have to disable the seasons real quick. Atmosphere... Nope. World? Where's it at again? World... Overworld? Seasons, okay. Let's do off, yeah. day now. Any day now. There we go. Yeah, so now I have a little bit better idea of what the color is going to look like. Ooh, 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 did not mean to do that. Something like that. Yeah. That way it just adds a little bit more color going up. People aren't really going to be seeing this too often, but it will bother me, unfortunately. Is that a little bit too much spruce? Might be. We could probably get away with oak. Let's see here. Yeah, that's much better. And then we'll use oak for the fences. Just like so. Oh, do we have a stone brick wall? I actually don't know. Okay, we do. Good. I don't really use stone brick walls too often. Replace deep slate brick wall to stone brick wall. Perfect. Okay. And then we will change this as well. It's going to be going back to the staircase going up again, I'm assuming, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I can fix that later. Deep slate stone stairs to stone brick stairs. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, there we go. Stairs to stone brick stairs. There we go. Yeah, I thought so. At least, let me just correct it here. I have like a little reference. Is this also? Yeah, this is also stairs. Like so. You know what? I might be able to do spruce there. Kind of like adds more effects like the shadow compared to these ones. Okay. Probably change this. Keep it. We could probably still keep a fire here, maybe. Hang on. Netherrack. Let's get steel. Like so. That way it's just like a little brazier kind of thing. And we'll have to fill this in with something. Can we maybe just get away with that? Potentially. Still missing something. I'm off of work. Oh, overtime's over? Well, how about that? So do you, are you gonna having tomorrow and the rest of the up to Christmas off then? Or are you still... Oh, wait, no, that's right. You still have to work the one day, right? It's just going to be a lot of overtime, right? I think we talked about that. Demon Slayer time. Nope, I'm off. Oh, that's even better. Okay, I actually like that. The trapdoors like that. You can never go wrong with the trapdoors. I also have some right here as well. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna have to maybe figure out an alternative to the tough. I don't think the tough kind of matches. We could maybe go with just wood, maybe? Potentially? Let's see. That could work. Potentially work. Where'd your mic go? What? What do you mean my mic? It might hang on. Let me hear this. Let me hear this. Hang on. Hold up. Hold up. No, I can still hear myself. What do you mean? What do you mean where'd my mic go? gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Oh, I gotta change this too somehow. Could that just be... that? I don't know. Muted on accident. That's crazy. So happy that overtime is finally over. Yeah, I'm proud for you for that. I hope you get to enjoy the holidays then. I know your place definitely loves to get on that work grind, so having the break is definitely going to be nice for you. I gotta figure out what we gotta do. Replacing this tough is kind of hard, not gonna lie. Just because the major problem with it is, at least with a deep slate, there's just so many color combinations you can have with the darker ones, or the darker tones. But with this right here, since it kind of like gives a greenish hue, it's fine with the deep slate because the greenish matches a little bit with the bluish hue, but not so much when it's just like the brown and grays, if you know what I mean. Excited about people open up gifts. Bought a lot of them. Oh yeah, I got tomorrow I gotta wrap some of my gifts. They're sitting right behind me actually. I just gotta figure out the time and day to wrap them. All right, let's see here. What could we use? I don't think mud bricks will look good. Other bricks probably not either. There. Mine are supposed to be gift bags or baskets for my family members. Okay. Just like the bags just wrapped with the, what do you call it? The paper stuff. I've always been a big fan of wrapping it. That's why I kind of always just gone with the wrapping paper. Got each of them 50. Oh, there you go. Can never go wrong with that. People just get the gifts that they would very much like. I know some people are like, they'll judge you if you do that, but honestly, like, it's really a great option for some people, because I know for my stepmother, in fact, I never know what to get her, because she really doesn't really get things too often. But when she has, like, the gift card, she knows exactly what she wants, and she never really tells anyone, kind of thing. Whereas my father's like, I know exactly what I need him, because he always talks about it. Right, maybe... no, I don't know about that. We could maybe get away with cobblestone, potentially? Let me see. Cobblestone. Let's see here. Cobblestone here, cobblestone there. I don't know about cobblestone there, though. Maybe chiseled? That could work, maybe. We're really going back to, like, the 2018 designs. Whenever it comes to, like, stone brick. If we could get maybe, like, another... Oh, that's a little too repetitive right there. I didn't know they existed until I picked some up of them at work, but Amazon has 3 gift cards that come in tiny Amazon boxes. Oh, really? I actually didn't know about that myself. I might have to look into that. Maybe they have them at Walmart or something. Polished andesite here. Could maybe work. Let's see. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? We could actually... Hang on, I just get up here. Add some trapdoors. Yeah, that kind of works. I don't mind that. Maybe change this back to cobblestone now. Here we go. And then maybe also change this to stone brick. Yeah, I like that. And then what we can also do is, once we have a banner that we want to use, let me just change this real quick as well. Once we know of a banner we want to use for the actual castle, we could add some color that way as well. You can easily get away a lot with having banner designs. I sent you a picture of them. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be good for reference. I do have to go grocery shopping tomorrow, so that's gonna probably work out. I'm gonna use this as a placeholder. Dude, I can't wait. Once we get to the castle part and we have a lot of these like spiked towers, that's gonna look so great. Also, you know what? We could probably work on that here too. I don't know if the brazier towers is gonna look great for like a more happy college kind of thing. Oh, I forgot to change this too. There we go. All right. So what if we have a banner on each side like that? And then maybe one banner going down like so. Oh yeah, you know what? That is actually really great already. We do 2 banners here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the scheme we go with. Pretty simple. And all... Oh, we have to change this up here too. Alright, let me do that. Change that to that. That and that. That and that. That and that. And that also has to be cobble there. Do you have any cobblestone walls or blocks? Yes, we do. This be stair. Stair. Ooh, what do we replace with that? Chiseled, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if we want to do 3, though. Yeah, that's a little too repetitive. Maybe there's something else. I gotta get a new chair. I'm so tired of all the noises this chair makes. Alright, let's see here. What blocks do we have? It's okay. I mean, it might be fine for you. I'm so tired of like... For me personally, I'm like one of the types, even though I love clicking my pen and stuff like that, but it's like a noise that I can enjoy. But whenever I slightly nudge and like my chair makes like a bomb going off, that's what's like, oh, it bothers me every single time. Also, hi Umbrai, how you doing? How the building going? We're currently changing our overall design from the evil warlock template back to a more sunny approach template. So that's where we're at right now. We are going to be using it for a reference because the spawn is going to be having like a staircase going down around here. So we had to get like this portion of it done at the very least. So once we have that, we're going to be working on a dock. Just kind of like a little starting area for people just to collect their things, get a general approach of where they're at. Doing good and also very cool. Yeah, I saw you were streaming Where Winds Meet a little bit earlier. Unfortunately, I was up in our barn, but I was able to peek in a little bit. So I hope that's coming along for you well. We're going to be doing a Mahjong tournament here soon. I just have to make the graphics for that. Not to find the time and day to do that. My attention DM or ping me on Discord as I get audio cues. I think... Yeah, I gotta see this gift thing real quick. Oh, that's kind of pretty cool. The only problem is I love using my Amazon boxes to wrap my gifts. So, like, they'll just probably assume it's probably already another gift, potentially. Maybe. We'll see. Alright. I think this actually... I think this is wrong. I think it might have to be that. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Yeah, we gotta figure out something for this chiseled. What is the equivalent for a chiseled stone brick that's around the same color hue? Polished basalt, maybe? I don't know. I think the dark edges kind of conflict. What to do? Oh wait, maybe quartz? Potentially? This might be too bright. Yeah. What about just regular tough? I mean, it's actually not bad as a color scheme, but I don't know if it's good for an ornamental like chiseled. I'll have to remember that for a different area. Oh, maybe coral blocks? Dead bubble coral block. Again, I wouldn't really say it's like an ornamental piece. That'd be pretty good for like cobblestone. Let's see here. Also maybe go the magical route and include some amethyst here and there to like wrap up with like the magical aspect of it. Probably not here though, just because there's no way to like cover the top of it with the chain being there. But oh, wait a second, what's going on here? How does this work? Hang on a second. Let me see how I did back here. Once I finish one side, I could pretty much just copy and paste it everywhere else. Okay. It's just like that. Good. So it pretty much goes like so. Like that. Okay. Yeah, we gotta figure out what we want to do here. Maybe just... I don't know if wood's gonna look good. It probably isn't, but doesn't hurt to try. Something that looks fine, having like two sides exposed, pretty much. Nothing brings me more joy than teeny Amazon box. If you say so. I kind of wish we had something like the terracotta just for like one block rather than it being a 2x2 design. That'd be pretty great right here, I feel. We could also maybe... hang on. Blast furnace, maybe? Hang on. I might have an idea here. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I might have an idea here. I might have an idea. Maybe. I think that's it. Yeah, sure. Some like random person can just come over here. Is like, oh, it's a blast furnace. Cool. Go ahead and do that. But I mean, it's gonna be an RP server. I'm gonna be assuming it's probably not gonna be quite often people do that. I feel like they would just respect the build, hopefully. And with that, let's see here. Should we do the same down below as well? So like we have it. Let's see here, right here, like that. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's really good. All right, there we go. Let me actually change this. What is this gonna look like if it's just fence posts? Maybe no, but we could do maybe just a full log. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's just probably also change. Let's change this to fence posts as well. Let's do spruce, like so. And then maybe with that being a slightly thinner brick, we can go with staircases instead. Yeah. Okay. Like so. And then for these areas where we can't use too much chiseled, let's go ahead and use the blast furnace. So we could probably get away just putting it like so, like that. Same on this side. Okay. Change this to spruce. Oh, this needs to change as well. Change it to this. Like so. Oh, the back as well needs changed. What do you want to change that to? I wore my new shirt to work yesterday and no one noticed. Oh. Are you allowed to wear whatever you want at work? Like you don't have to wear like a designated like on-brand shirt or anything like that? Technically, yes. Okay. That's kind of good. We can kind of do that. Like, if we're just wearing a shirt, we have to wear like a polo shirt. But if we're like wearing a vest or something like that, then we can wear something more comfortable underneath that. So I usually kind of opt for the latter. I'll send it to you. Oh, okay. Maybe we can get away... I don't know. That might conflict with the red. We could maybe do something along the lines of granite in the back. Like, you won't really see it, per se. Actually, let's get polished granite. You won't really see it quite often, but it still adds like that small hint of red in there, like so. Yeah, I think that if it's just like that, if it's not too abundant, I think that's really nice. We can maybe get away with it right here as well, actually. Oh, that, yeah. Yes, that is actually really good. Okay, hang on. Let's add it there too. Maybe in the back here as well. Maybe not right here. That might be a little too apparent. Yeah, I do like that. Just having that small little like peak of it is really good. Oh, you already said it. Let's see it. What, did they put you in a rubber room? Hey, why are you sad about the rubber room? The rubber room makes you... well, I mean, it depends on if you like that or not. I would say I would like the rubber room. Potentially. There we go. Change this out. Change these back to this orientation. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hang on, hang on. There we go. Oh wait, is this how we want to do it? I actually don't know. Maybe like that. And then this. There's a lot of gray going on right here. Maybe I could change this up. Use oak. Like so. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We have to change this back to oak then, though. Otherwise, it's gonna look a little weird. You got too silly? We all get a little silly around the holidays, though. As long as upper management is happy with it. 'Cause, some of them don't really like that. I can tell you from experience from my previous place. Maybe change that. And cobblestone, maybe? Stone brick, maybe? Hi, Rixie, how you doing? Still gotta add a little bit more color somewhere. We could, oh, hang on. We can get away a little bit with the banners again. Give me a sec. Glass pane. Do that. And then. Do a little bit of this. Do we want to have it on the sides like that? Or, yeah, no, definitely wanted that. I think that's good. We want to have the banners maybe a little bit longer, though. Hang on. Let me see this. That's pretty good. But what if we also... Is Svarkaven Meowth? Meowth? What? Huh? Hang on a second. Give me a sec. Why Meowth? Why Meowth? I need the context for this. All right. James. No, it's absolutely James. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. To unite with people within our nation. Hang on, I gotta. What is the Team Rocket thing? Team Rocket theme lyrics. Team Rocket moto lyrics. Prepare for trouble and make it double. I'll be male wife for you. Well, that's crazy. All right, hang on. You're making me go into a bit when I didn't even. You were. If I get sidetracked again, that will be crazy. We're only doing this one bit. Let's see here. Team Rocket theme instrumental. Is this it? It is. Okay, hang on. Give me a sec. Prepare for trouble and make it double. To protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples from within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse James. Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meow, that's right! I think I was a little too fast for that. Yeah, I was definitely a little too fast for that. You know what? Hang on. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. Hang on. We can do this right. If I do it, I gotta do it right. Hang on. Team Rocket intro. It's only 24 seconds.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
James.
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Meow, that's right.
Meowth, that's right. Svarkaven makes a good Meowth. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, he's a little greedy, but you know what? Let's not go too far into that. Let's not delve. Let's not look too far into that kind of details. All right, hang on. We can try it again. We can try it again. Actually, you know what? I think I was pretty on point for that. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. To protect the world from devastation. To unite all peoples from within our nation. To denounce the evils of truth and love. To extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse James. Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right. I was a little bit slower that time because this was 31 seconds. You know what? That's close enough. That's close enough. There you go. You got your little Team Rocket spiel. I hope you're happy. Small little detour done. We can't have too many of those today. I actually have to work on this. Small? What do you mean small? It was a small little detour. It was like only maybe 5 minutes. We can't have another 2-hour detour. So question? Oh no, what's the question gonna be? When you making a Discord, so not... I mean, I am gonna be making one here soon, but no one's going to be joining it anytime soon. If that makes sense. I mean, I don't even have any emotes yet. I'm waiting for things that are kind of delayed, but is what it is. You know what? Let's put the banners there. There we go. Yeah, that's much better, I think. Maybe add it a little bit here as well. I don't want to have too repetitive though. Yeah, that might be enough right there. Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet.
WF!
What is the WF? What am I even listening to?
Drop it.
Huh?
WF! WF! Drop it.
What was that? I don't know if I could do that cracky voice. Wah! Nope, nope. Wah! Nope, nope. Wah! Nope. Wah! It's like breathing in while also breathing out at the same time. Wah! Wah! No, no. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? Hang on a second. That's bothering. No, no distractions. No distractions. I'm going to be looking into that later. There's still something missing here. It's a little too gray. Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what I gotta do. Rid of that. Don't need that. Just fill it in with whatever. And get our typical. Can maybe get away with this too. I mean, it's a little better. It's a little better. It's still missing something though. You got distracted. Okay, hang on a second. But you know what? I enjoy trying to like do impressions, okay? That's my one weakness. If you try to give me an impression trying to do, I will spend time to try and like figure it out. That's my one true weakness. That is like my Achilles heel. We gotta figure out how to add a little more red, I think. I think that's our problem right now. But where? Oh, this can get changed. Like that, maybe? Maybe cobblestone? Jesse and James, best cross-dressers? What do you mean by that? I was literally gonna suggest the picture of them dressed as bride and groom. What discussion are you having right now? No. No. Oh shit, what was that? Oh shit, what was that? Hang on a second. What cobblestone? Cobblestone. Okay. It's still missing something though. Oh, could it be this maybe? Hang on. Wait. That? Yeah, I think like that. I think it's has something. Oh wait. I see a good area. I see a good area. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is really good, actually. Anywhere else that we could do that? Well, this has to be fixed as well. Is there anywhere else we could do that? Let's see. It's this cobblestone that's the problem now. Also, maybe this is potentially too. We could maybe get rid of that. Change this to cobblestone here, and then change this to something else. What? I'm not sure quite yet, but we could figure that out. What about... I don't know about that. What about maybe stairs? Potentially. I don't know. I mean, that's actually pretty good. We could probably do a little bit more by... I don't know how this is gonna look. No. What about... that? I mean, that's pretty good in my eyes. I don't mind that. I wish there was a way we could like fill up this corner a bit, but what if we... Hang on. I might have an idea. Just use this, I guess. Oh, nope, there it is. Do that. Change this to cobblestone. Like so. It looks ugly right now. However, with a little bit of movie magic, you want to see the masterpiece? Sure. What if rather than that? And then maybe... There we go. The new siding block? The thing about that, I'm gonna have to confirm with Phantom. I'm still running on version 1.21 point... Can I find that somewhere? Let me see. Yeah, I'm still on 1.21.4. This is literally the same version that I built the house back over there on. I have not updated since. So I don't have that block quite yet. I mean, I could consider that. I just have to confirm with Phantom what version of Minecraft we're running the mod pack on. Don't give me the leery eye stare. Also, let me check out what this picture you're talking about. Let me see. Oh no, that picture. Wasn't there like an episode where Ash was gonna marry Jesse or something like that? Or not Jesse, James? I think there was. I think there was an episode, or was it like some other person James had to marry? It was something along those lines. One of them had to marry someone, is what I'm getting at. Should I maybe change this to that? And then, let me see. Dark oak on top. Ooh, you know what? That's pretty good. Hang on. Hold the phone. I like that a lot. You know what? Let's change that to this too. That might be a little too much. What are you doing over here? Excuse you, this is private property. There you go. I feel like we could probably change these as well. To what? I'm not quite sure yet. Oh wait, hang on a second. I actually might have an idea. Where is the granite? And with said granite, could we get some copper trap door action? Oh. They found out James is actually from a wealthy family. Yeah, I remember that. And then he had an arranged marriage or something like that. Jesse and James were getting married in that pic. No, was it Jesse? I think there was like a girl that he was arranged marriage with that looked exactly like Jesse, but it wasn't Jesse. It looks great. I think it's still missing something though. What if... Oh, wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I think I know just the thing. Here we go. I don't think that's bad. I think that's pretty great. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go with that. With that said, let's go ahead here. Wand. We only need to go out one. Oh wait, no, we do have to go out one. Okay, we can fix that though. So up to here. Actually, let's go to here. I think. Yeah. And then expand. What? One. And then, ooh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, Jezebel? Yeah, that's it. It was like not Jesse, but pretty much Jesse. Copy. Paste. There we go. That's pretty good, I think so. Look at that. I think it's just the right amount of banners as well. All right, now we got to figure out how we want to do these towers. I think for the get-go, the easiest thing we can do is change these so they're actual correctly colored lights rather than like mystical fire, dark, evil aspects. Is a little bit more a homey welcome vibe thing. Jesse and James best duo. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think I can agree with that. Oh, this needs changed. Something like that, maybe. First off, let's change this to this. Maybe actually go the whole way. Did you see the Minecraft X Cool Shirts merch? Like for the Minecraft movie? I mean, I don't think I've seen anything anyways, but is it supposed to be for like the Minecraft movie? Oh, I don't know about that. That looks a little too repetitive there. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know what to do here. Got my brother a piece from the collection for his gift basket. What, is he a huge Minecraft fan? No, it was a collab that came out recently. I don't think so. Oh shit, these are already turned to... Dang, they're already turned to... What do you call it? Oh, this is already over. Okay. Next playlist is a game I haven't played in a while, but I would very much love to do again. Hey, what's this? Oh, I mean, that's kind of cool. The little rose in the pocket as well. Wait, you two are married? That's crazy. Alright, we're going to be listening to a game that I enjoyed playing a lot at my grandparents'. A little game called Harvest Moon Magical Melody. Played this shit a ton on the GameCube. Because the game slapped hard. Not gonna lie. Alright. I gotta figure out what I want to do here. It needs something. We can maybe correct this real quick. Maybe do some cobblestone action. Bam, bam, bam. See if I can get in there. Like so. So is this good level? Yeah, that's a good level. Okay. You can maybe get away without any fences, potentially. Potentially? I don't know quite yet. Or, you know what we could do? Let me just see what it looks like. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Yeah, I also got him a torch lamp. Oh, I've seen those. I've seen those. I wouldn't actually mind getting one of those. Those look actually pretty cool. As a little like decoration piece. All right. The one thing is we could probably change. I need the other rack. Steel. Change this out. It's a little more warmer. Okay. I gotta change this now, I think. My brother loves Minecraft, he just doesn't have enough time to play because of work. Yeah. I mean, there was like a case of like, I did a shit ton of like these builds back when I was still in college, and like pretty much I spent more time doing this than studying for my finals and whatnot. Alright, do I have waxed stuff? Yeah, I do. Let me just use that real quick. There we go. Back when he did play a lot, he got so bored in his world that he literally made houses and then for sale signs outside of them. But was he in multiplayer or just single player? I mean, if that's the case, he could just let villagers, like, kind of move into them. Single player. Yeah, just let villagers take it over then. I mean, that's what I would do. I feel like if you have a world that kind of gets lonely, villagers is a good way to help out with that, in my opinion. Actually, what if I do this? Like so. And then with that, I don't know. Maybe rather than there, here perhaps. We have a stone brick. Yep. He built a village sweatshop for. We don't talk about. We don't use that word. The word is a little too open, if you understand me. With a wall to keep monsters out, keep the village. You got a little bit correct there. You just don't really have to like openly state it. Yeah. You see, once you start openly admitting to it, that's when the legal lingo kind of like goes not in your favor. Let me see if I change this out. So, and then also, we maybe get away with this. Maybe. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Maybe change this as well. To what? I'm not quite sure yet. Just cobblestone, maybe? That's pretty good. I think I might want to change this to cobblestone as well. Yeah. There we go. And then there's his unfinished hotel inside a mountain. Oh, was he also a dwarf? Usually if you build inside a mountain or a cave, that's usually a dwarven mindset, and that's usually me 100% of the time. At least on multiplayer. Single player, I kind of just build an outdoor base that has like no walls. Let me change this too. Yeah, I think that's good. I think, though, we have to add a little bit more brighter colors. And if we want to do that, we could probably get away with this instead. Let me see. Let me see. Try something else, maybe. I think he had a boat at some point. Huge Viking. Oh! Alright, he has class. Hang on, give me a sec. This is still one of my favorite Viking things I did. This was like all the way back in like 2011 as well. Let's see here. The this is the OG creative world. This is like all the way back in like 2011. This was my Viking ship. I still love the design too. And I added like, for the round shields, I added like this. So you have like the item frames and then the gray wool is like the little button they usually have. I'm actually still pretty proud of this design. It could probably get updated to be a little bit better looking. But I think even still to this day, it's a decent looking build. There wasn't really too much going on. Yeah, there wasn't anything downstairs, but that can easily get fixed. If I ever wanted to bring it back. Yeah, when I was younger, I was very much in the Skyrim phase. I mean, it literally, like I said, this was like 2011, 2012. So Skyrim just came out. And pretty much, as you can see, I was a little motivated, if you will, by it. Also, that was an eagle head. I think I also was trying to do a wind helm in here somewhere. Oh, right over here. So I was like kind of like trying to copy design of wind helm right here pretty much. And then this was like the interior. It had like little cross entryways. This is like my early building phases. This was even before we had the banners. So we can only use like blocks for banners. Oh man, this really takes me back. There's a little part of me that I kind of miss the very much simpler times when it came to builds. We didn't have so many in-depth kind of design for it. And like, you could go for a more simplistic approach and it wasn't half bad. I still think this is pretty good. But like I said, it could easily get improved nowadays with the block building mechanics that we have today. This is also my very first like castle wall design I had. I kind of think it's pretty good. I would think it's more of like a tropical, like Aztec Mayan design though. I don't know why. It's just the kind of vibe I get from it. I had a little bit of like a round staircase. It's like the earlier years. Little shopping plaza. Yeah, I kind of miss these days. What's this? Okay, sweet. Oh, this was my first modern build I did. My first contemporary house. I think it was not half bad. The only problem with it, and I'll show you in a sec, I didn't really think it too well. I only thought on the exterior pretty much. I didn't really think too much on the interior. And it was pretty much because I wasn't really the best with interior design, mixed with we didn't really have too many things to do interior design. Oh yeah, this is my sauna too. Ain't this a cool sauna? Could use a little bit of light, but here's what it is. Probably could go on with like wood flooring as well. Had a little like water feature in here. Don't mind the back. This was a what's the word? Model home. Model home that you would sell. Don't worry about the back. We don't talk about the back. But overall, I actually think it's still pretty good. I wouldn't mind living in a house like that. And then I was trying to build a flying ship back there. Never really got finished, but I got like the first portion of it done. Also, I got a little bridge as well. Little fancy, like, golden age elven kind of bridge aspect I was going with. The nice thing about it, too, is if I... This is kind of cool, I thought, back in the day. Once it gets dark enough... Once it gets dark enough... Once it gets dark enough... Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Maybe. Potentially. Did it break? Did I not do it right? Uh-oh. There it goes. It automatically lights up. I thought that was really cool when I was a kid. So like when you're walking down it, it's still like kind of lit up for you. I thought that was pretty cool. And I also was trying to work on a feature. I think I have it on this one. Oh no, maybe not. I was trying to think of like a way to like have a gate. And I think this was the most recent I was trying to do redstone. But before that, I was doing like a lava fall gate. But yeah. And then also I was working on a flying ship. This is like my very first design kind of thing. I had like a little outline for it. Got a real little rough sketch for like the interior here. Small little bunk rooms. But I didn't really know what to do for like the front area here. This is supposed to be like steampunk, so like there's like a bunch of like piping to get everywhere. And then I was kind of lost of what I wanted to do up here. And once I got to that point, I kind of quit. My younger self didn't have high motivation to finish things. I really don't think I have like high motivation to finish things presently, truth be told, but I'm a little bit better, I feel. Slowly but surely. Also, I think this was supposed to be like a galleon from, what do you call it? Pirates of the Caribbean Online. By the way, there was a Pirates of the Caribbean Online MMO that Disney used to run for like maybe 2 years, and it was really great. The sailing in it was amazing. A little sad that we don't have any kind of games like that nowadays, but back when I was a kid, I enjoyed the hell out of it. Alright, anyways. Little diversion's over. Okay. Now, where were we? Oh, right here, the lighting. I gotta figure that out for something. I don't want to have it like too bright because it is supposed to be abandoned. It is supposed to be abandoned. Actually, if it's gonna be abandoned, then maybe we have it like these turned off. Like people could come around and like light them up again. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe us as like server admins, we can go around and like, since we're like populating it, one of us can go around and say like, hey, since we are trying to maintain this place for the time being, we might as well light it up. I think we'll go that route. Doesn't sound half bad. Oh, what's this? Hang on. Gotta figure out what I want to do for here. Maybe I just go back to granite, maybe? I mean, granite isn't that bad, right? Let's see this. I got it back from down below again. I mean, you won't really even see it from this side. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I think that's fine. The next thing on the itinerary is trying to figure out right here. Would we maybe just do more spruce, perhaps? And spruce stairs? It's not bad. Wait, hang on a second. If we have this wide, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 5 in between. How wide is this? Just for reference. Oh, this is definitely bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're gonna probably copy a pattern like this for these over here. Just not as tall, I think. Because, yeah, we're not gonna be using the braziers for that. I feel like that's gonna be much more, like, happy vibes for this place. Let's change this out. What did I do back here for that? Okay, just use those. That works. I will always take the easy route. It's not even that bad looking either. Oh, we need to use spruce fence for that. There we go. Ooh, ooh, wrong button. There we go. Okay. Maybe choose cobblestone for that. This spruce. Actually, we could keep that, but it's just gonna be this right here, I think. Like so. Maybe change this. Or wait. How about them apples? Oh, wait, hang on. We also need some of this. Maybe change that to cobblestone. There we go. Get some polished andesite. Ooh, wait, that's not it. Oh dear. Where are the slabs at? There they are. There we go. And if that's the case, we maybe do a little bit of here as well. It's not bad. It's a little repetitive. I will admit to that. It is a little repetitive. But I don't think people are going to look at it that long to really, like, notice it. You know? I think we should be fine with that design. It's not my best, granted. But I'm just kind of, like, putting on a new coat of paint on it. And usually, like, it's never going to be it's not going to be as good as the very first, time, you know? So I'm kind of going the lazy route with it, but I am gonna be a little cut on time for the most part. So if I can just like save some time on the bridge, which not too many people are gonna be on anyways, I think that's gonna be fine. Okay. Well, we gotta change this too. There we go. So now we need to change this right here. This probably needs to get changed actually. This whole upper portion. A new song? Or is it already over? No, it's the same one. Okay, let me, this is a little repetitive. Let me see if there's a different song we can do. Ooh, what about... Yeah, let's go with this. we're gonna listen to some nice, smooth Animal Crossing music now. This is Nintendo, so hopefully I don't get my ass cheeks clapped with the DMCCA CA system. It is wonderful with YouTube. Very hopeful for that, as you never know what might happen. There we go. I'm gonna slowly just get rid of this because this is too evil for the route we're going with. This is gonna be the only area that's not gonna be a fresh coat of paint on it. This is actually gonna be completely brand spanking new. And hopefully we can get a good design with it. I'm thinking probably for like the peak tower, we could maybe use like netherrack or something like a more reddish hue. Brand spanking new, yeah. Well, not quite brand spanking new. It's still gonna be like that kind of design, but we're gonna mission mash it. We're gonna Frankenstein it so it matches this kind of design what we got going on here. Okay. So if we just change this to that, I think we should be fine. Go from there. How did I do this? Let me just reference this. So we start off with like the corners here. Just look at this for reference. Okay, we kind of have that. We just slowly accumulate ourselves all the way up. Okay, I think we could definitely figure something out with that. So we have it here, and then it starts to go up at this point, like so. So maybe do 4? Does it start off small and then it gets taller? Let me just see. Actually it gets littler. Okay. It gets taller up here though. Good to know. Yeah, these peaks towers they're a little complicated. It took me a while to figure that out. Okay, this is gonna be this. Like so. And then let's go ahead. It's gonna be 4 here. Let's make this 3. I think 3 is a good number. Is that right? I think. Yeah. Maybe 3 here as well? Maybe? Is that right? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so we have that. Let's go the whole way around, like so. Okay. And then how did let me first... I'm thinking maybe... Ooh. Actually, why don't we just use... mangrove, perhaps? So we have the whole stuff we can use for it. Let me see this now. So the spacing here, it's pretty much just slightly less, looks like. Okay. So we want to do this right here. One less. One less. Gonna look something like that. I think. We need this fence or a wall now, which is gonna have to be red nether brick. Let me see, what's gonna be a better color? Brick, perhaps? Ooh, brick might be it. Yeah, brick might be it. Yeah, we'll go with brick. We'll go with brick. And a little bit of that. Maybe a little too, not that much. Just make it a little more smooth looking. You know what I mean? Okay. Now we need, I think, stone brick there. We'll just do this side as well. Okay. Stone brick here. Yeah, that's right. We want to do that as well here. Here as well. How's that looking? Yeah, it's looking, it's not bad. It's not bad. We might change the andesite for something else, though. I think it stands out a little too much. Just a little. Ooh, what's that? And I think we might go a little, we could splurge a little on the end here. Like so. How does that look? Oh, well. Yeah, it's not bad. We can maybe cut down a bit on the andesite by doing a little of this kind of magic. Where is it? I'll make this as sharp, so put the stairs here. And also... Where are they? Andesite, andesite. Some andesite walls here. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think we have to do... does it maybe need to be a bit taller, perhaps? I think the andesite stands out a little more than it should, if that makes sense. We're gonna have to change that somehow, I think. Now, how we're gonna do that, I'm still figuring that out. Can I change this, actually? Maybe go that route? This is too bulky here, perhaps. This could be it. Oop, oop, oop. Did not mean to do that. There we go. I cut this short? Yeah, I did. Maybe that's for the best? So it's like that. Okay. I think it helped a little bit. There we go. Still gotta get something here, though. Does that work? Hang on. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think that helps. I think now the next thing we gotta do is figure out how we want to fill in this void. Let's go in the center. Also, maybe this might be a little too much. Let me just see it though. There we go. Yeah, that's a little too much. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think that works. Now, the next thing we need to do is copy this. Let's see here. Get away with right here. Expand one. Oh. Expand one. Copy. Rotate 90 maybe? Might be the other side. We'll see though. Paste. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we'll do this side first. Paste. Rotate 180. Paste. There we go. Now we got the whole tower pretty much. Exterior complete. Lovely, lovely. Only thing now we have to do is figure this part out. What if we went a route of this being wood? I'm just theorizing here. I'm visualizing or visualizing what I have in my head. Oh, just missed one. Okay. It's definitely missing something. It's definitely missing something. What it is, though, I am unsure. Maybe it might be a little too much wood, perhaps? Could be it. Can that be hidden? Yeah, I can. Good. If that's the case, let's go ahead and get stone brick, maybe? Like so. And then glowstone. I feel like it's just missing something right here. So maybe this? You know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, maybe we go with that design. With... Where is it? Where is it? Polished granite behind it. This gets changed to iron bars, perhaps? Oh, if that's the case, then maybe change this to... like that. Ooh, but we can't have that. So perhaps we have... this. It's not bad. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good, actually. Let's go ahead and correct this real quick. Okay. I think that might be it right there. Yeah, I think that might be it. Alright. So the next thing we want to... Oh, I gotta take care of this as well. Let me see here. I already had some in my inventory. Change it to... Oh, I gotta do this as well. Ooh. Hang on. Alright, we're not done. We're actually very far from it. Did that. This needs to be corrected now, but how? Could we just get away with wood? Maybe? No. Cobblestone? Not a lot of cobblestone, truth be told. Not as much as you think. We'll see. Changes to that. How's that look? Hmm. Hmm. Wait a second. Why is it? Why is it like over here though? Did I actually have it like this? Hang on. Am I going crazy? I wouldn't be too surprised if I was. Not in the slightest. How's that look? You know what? What if I did a little taboo? Did a little spruce on spruce action. I don't think it's bad. And then maybe what we can also do is add a little bit of dark oak there. Oh, that actually looks good. Okay. Now, what if we change this to that? Like so. It could be better, but I'm happy with it. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Look at that. I think that's fine. Gotta change this though. Okay. Alright, there we go. One tower done. I mean, I feel like, what if we... No, let's keep it like that. That's fine. It's fine as it is, I think. We can make it a little bit more pointier. Add a little dot. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and correct this now. Let's see here. Do some of this action. Expand. Ooh. Expand 1. Rotate 90. Paste. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I not rotate 90? Oh wait, no, I forgot to copy, didn't I? Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Rotate 90. Paste. Oh. Paste. There we go. One more time now. Rotate 90. Paste. Oh, that's gonna have to get corrected. That's not an issue though, we could probably get that done easily. And now, rotate 90. Paste. Now, while we're in here, boom boom, let's go and do this. There we go. And that's one tower done. Does that need corrected? I don't think so. let's do that. There we go. Pretty spiffy if I do say so myself. And then once we figure out the center part right here, we can go ahead and actually, hang on. Could we? I think we might actually be able to do that right now. Let's see here. Do that. Right here. Expand 30. No, expand 15. Expand 1. Expand 1. Expand 1. And then flip. Left. I think, maybe. And actually, no, I gotta copy. Flip. Left. Paste. Is that right? Hey, that's how it's done. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. Now all we need to do is figure out the center area, which I think shouldn't be too hard. First off, we can go ahead and use some more of this mangrove for the little lining we got right now. Like so. And then this one also has to be blocks. We need some slabs. Oh, hang on. Can we get in there somehow? Down below, maybe? Shit. We can get in there. I'm just going this way for now. And then how did we do this? Did we go like that? Like so. And then something like this. Probably, I think. Oh, this is the very nostalgic one. We maybe use the furnaces here. Oh, we have a furnace. Hello? Oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and add one here. That's pretty good. And then what we can also do is, let's see here. I actually already have it. Something like this, maybe? Yeah, I think that's good. Much more welcoming compared to this one, I think. Right? Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is definitely better. Alright. Slowly getting there. Still gotta do a little bit more. Wait a second. What does that look like over here? Okay, this is also sticking out here. It's fine. Alright. Now we gotta figure out what we want to do here. I don't know if having wood here is gonna look good or not. Oh, we're gonna have to figure out this right here too. It shouldn't be that bad. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe do something like this here, and then rather than having a full stair there, we just a trapdoor. I don't know about that. What about just a slab? Maybe not the right color. Hang on. I don't know about that. Gotta have something there. Cobblestone, maybe? And stone brick in the center. Maybe? I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. And then once we have that, we could pretty much just copy and paste it onto the other side. But first, let's work on this interior before we do that. Oh, this needs to get fixed. It's fine. Something like that, I think. Something like that. Oh, something like that. Okay. And then I think that just has to be a slab. I don't think this has to be too detailed. Okay. Ooh, it's here too. Okay. Can I maybe keep this as is? We'll change that maybe to logs perhaps, but like the tough, we maybe just keep it like that. Maybe these. Just see what this looks like. There we go. Potentially, I think. I don't think it's bad. Maybe change this. Maybe change that at least. Cobblestone, perhaps. Maybe change that as well. To... Oh, now I gotta change this up here, though. I think that's fine. Hang on. Hang on. I thought that was a person there for a second. I have no clue why. For some reason, my mind just clicks like, wait a second, this is multiplayer for a reason? I don't know why I just like instantly went that route, but for some reason my head just said, yeah, that was a thing. Got Herobrine in my building world. Add a little bit of life in here, I guess. Alright, let's see. I feel like we're missing something here. Is that it? That might have been it. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. Time to do the other side now. There we go. Like so. I think that's all. I think that's all we gotta do. Oh wait, we gotta do the centerpiece here too. More cobblestone? Maybe? Let's see. I feel like cobblestone could probably work out here. It's a slab. Okay. No, let me just do... cobblestone the whole way across. With the slabs the whole way across. It's easier that way. Like so. Yeah, there we go. Then we want to go ahead and do that. That. Expand 1. Expand 1. Expand 40. Then expand 5. Now what we want to do is copy, flip, front, forward, paste. Hey, there we go. That's what I wanted. Beautiful. Just gonna correct this, which this is gonna have to be changed anyways at some point. And there we go. That's the full tower. Oh, we gotta correct this real quick as well. Oh, this as well too, huh? Ooh, why is that nasty? That ain't pretty. That's not pretty either there too. What? How did I miss that? Okay, there's a little bit more work we gotta do, but we're almost done. We almost have the towers, which is great. I wouldn't mind calling it once we have these towers done. At least for today. Which, by the way, I think the first thing we could do is probably change these to fence posts. Also change this to full cobble. Like so. And then maybe change these to oak fence gates. Maybe spruce fence gates? Yeah. And then just add a little bit of little spikiness. You can never go wrong. Excuse me. You can never go wrong with a little more spikiness. There we go. Actually, maybe you can. Yeah, you know what? Hang on. Do I even need this? I think I think I added this on the ones over there because it looks a little more intimidating. But maybe we don't want to go that route with this. Maybe we just go like this and then Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Can I put a button on top of this? That would be amazing if I could. Oh, Mojang, please make that a thing. Add little, like, tiny little stubs just to make the fence post a little bit taller in the center. That would be so nice. Okay. What can we do instead, then? Maybe not even... Maybe we just go the route of... Let's see where it is. Like that. Maybe. No, it's better. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay. Beautiful. Now we gotta correct this. I able to do it on both sides. I just must have forgotten to do it on every other side then. Which is fine. I don't think it's going to be too hard to easily correct. So that has to be that. Oop, I missed this. Like so. How is it on here? It's upside down, but I don't think that's going to be the case for this right here. We're going to probably go like something like this. Okay. Add that. Okay. Do all this side. Yeah, okay. What should we do here? Probably get away with just stone bricks here. Not too many people are gonna see, or I would hope people aren't just like randomly coming up here. I don't think people will be up here. So we could probably just get away just doing simple stone bricks. And then stone bricks here too, maybe? That's good enough, right? I mean, yeah, as long as you're like staying out here, you're not even gonna see it. I think I'm putting too much effort in up here. That should be fine. Oh! Okay. Don't need to do that. Here we go. Alright, that's the tower done, I think, right? Hopefully. Let me just do one quick brief over. Oh, you know what? Hang on. What should we... Why don't we also... Last pane. One right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. Add some banners. There we go, yeah. I think that's good. I think that looks great. Oh, you know what we could also... I totally forgot about this block. Hang on. We can maybe use this to spice it up some places. I totally forgot about this block. Oh, no. I gotta correct this anyways. Why is this all in the opposite direction? Alright, I might have to do a quick brief over of maybe getting some of this, where is it? The smooth stone. Add that here and there. Because that will actually 100% add more detail. Because if we go ahead and get the slab here, like this is a perfect example right here. Add a little bit of that action. Look at that. Okay, I don't really like it. I don't really like it there. But you get what I mean, right? We could definitely do that in a few places. Maybe like, let's say right here, maybe. Add a little touch here and there kind of thing. I completely forgot. I haven't used this block in a while. That's probably the reason why. Is there only this smooth? Yeah, there's only these. Okay. Maybe we can make this. Ooh. I do like that. Actually, I think cobble's better. Cobble's better, at least there. There we go. Okay. There we go. We got the towers converted. We got the towers and then a little bit of the sides over here. The only things that's going to take some time now for converting on the bridge itself is going to be like these arches, which shouldn't be that bad in the grand scheme of things, hopefully. I hope not. So I'm probably going to do that off stream, but that might take like maybe an hour, hopefully. If not, then a bit longer. But yeah, I think that might be it for tonight. Night. Yeah, we might have to be calling it quits. It is 10 o'clock. I'm gonna do some other stuff at least for now. Do some more work I wanted to do off stream before that I want to have ready today that I couldn't, but I could have it maybe ready tomorrow. Do that. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I forgot to do that. You know what? No, that's fine. This is only just a copy and paste. When we do an actual new build, we could use this start recording thing. That's gonna look interesting, I think, hopefully. Alright, let's see here. I call it quits there. There we go. Alright, I'm ending it there. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. It's not gonna be Minecraft. Well, it might be if I don't get what I have planned tomorrow done. Then it might be Minecraft. If not Minecraft, then Bannerlord. If not Bannerlord, then the actual thing I have planned. One of those three. But we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you for sticking around. I'm gonna end it right now. Go to bed. Well, not go to bed quite yet, but do a few other things. And then go to bed. And think about the things for tomorrow.